The universal lie. Every morning, millions of us wake up with the same nagging feeling, a heavy sensation in the chest that whispers, "You are already behind." We convince ourselves that the problem is the clock. We tell ourselves that if the day just had 26 hours or 30, we would finally get everything done. We fantasize that with those extra hours, we would finally launch that side business, we would learn that new language, we would get in the best shape of our lives. We blame our jobs, we blame our families, we blame the chaotic world we live in. We build a narrative that we are victims of a time famine. But what if I told you that this is an illusion? What if I told you that you already have all the time you need? That right now, hidden inside your overwhelmed schedule, are 4 to 5 hours of pure freedom that you simply aren't seeing. I'm not going to give you generic advice like wake up at 5 a.m. or work faster. Today, we are going to do something different. We are going to perform a forensic audit of your day. We are going to find the black holes where your life is leaking away. We will uncover the biological traps set for your brain, and I'm going to give you a specific protocol to seal those leaks for good. The answer to your freedom isn't in the future. It's likely sitting in your pocket right now. The invisible leak. Recently, I ran an experiment that I recommend to anyone who claims they are too busy. I met with a friend, a high-performing entrepreneur, and I started complaining. I gave him my usual speech. I'm drowning in work. I have zero free time. He didn't offer sympathy. Instead, he silently pulled out his phone, opened the settings, and showed me one number. Then he asked me to do the same. It was screen time. The number I saw on my own phone shocked me into silence. 5 hours. 5 hours in a single day. Let's be clear about what those 5 hours were. That wasn't productive work on my phone. That wasn't meaningful connection with loved ones. That was 5 hours of zombie mode, scrolling through feeds, reading news headlines I forgot 10 seconds later, watching random videos just to feel a tiny spark of emotion. Think about the math. 5 hours is more than half of a standard workday. It is a massive chunk of your waking life. In that moment, I realized a bitter truth. I didn't have a time problem. I had a priority problem, disguised as a busy schedule. We don't lose time. We voluntarily surrender it. We give it away to devices and distractions that offer us zero return on investment. But simply knowing this isn't enough. We need to understand why we do it. Why do smart people waste their lives looking at a glowing rectangle? The biological trap, the dopamine cartel. You are not weak, you are not lazy, you are simply fighting against a supercomputer designed to hack your biology. Your brain is wired to seek dopamine. In nature, dopamine was a reward for doing things that helped you survive: eating food, finding a mate, accomplishing a task. Modern technology has hijacked this system. Every notification, every like, every new video swipe is a microdose of digital sugar. Apps are not designed to be helpful tools. They are designed like slot machines in a casino. They use variable rewards to keep you pulling the lever hoping for a hit. When you feel tired or bored, your brain craves the path of least resistance. Working on your goals is hard. It requires effort in delayed gratification. Scrolling is easy. It offers an immediate, effortless reward. This is why you pick up your phone to check one email and suddenly realize 45 minutes have passed. You fell into a dopamine loop. So the first step to reclaiming your time isn't a calendar trick. It's realizing that you are in a chemical battle for your attention. You cannot win this battle by willpower alone. You need to change how you value the resource you are losing. The currency of life. Why do we so easily give away 5 hours to a phone but hesitate to spend 1 hour at the gym? Because we are drastically mispricing the value of time. Imagine a scenario. A stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for $500. Would you give them to them? Of course not. You'd ask why, who are you? You would protect your money aggressively. You worked hard for it. But when a social media app asks for 30 minutes of your attention, or a mediocre TV show asks for your entire evening, you say yes without hesitation. Here is the mindset shift that changes everything. Time is a currency you cannot earn. You can only spend it. Money is renewable. You can lose it all and make it back. Time is non-renewable. Once an hour is gone, it is gone forever. It is the most expensive resource in the universe. Every time you sit down to scroll, ask yourself this question: would I pay $100 to sit here like this for an hour? If the answer is no, then why are you paying with time, which is worth infinitely more than $100? This is the concept of opportunity cost. Every time you say yes to a distraction, you are implicitly saying no to your dreams. You are saying no to your health. You are saying no to your financial freedom. Once you start applying this money filter to your actions, your day changes. You stop being a spendthrift with your own life. The law of expansion, Parkinson's law. Now that we understand the value of time, let's look at how we actually use it. There is a law that governs human productivity called Parkinson's law. It states, work expands to fill the time available for its completion. If you give yourself a week to clean your house, it will take the entire week. You will move slowly, you will get distracted, you will overthink it. But if you invite guests over for dinner tonight, you will clean that same house in 2 hours. The result is the same, the time spent is different. We often feel busy because we give ourselves too much time to do simple things. We let a 15-minute email take an hour. We let a morning routine drag on until noon. We mistake activity for productivity. The solution is counterintuitive. To get more done, give yourself less time. Create artificial deadlines. Force yourself to finish a task in half the time you think you need. This pressure forces your brain to focus. It forces you to ignore the trivial and focus on the essential. Constraints do not limit you. Constraints set you free. Energy management versus time management. There is one final piece to this puzzle. You can have all the time in the world, but if you have no energy, that time is useless. We treat ourselves like machines. We think we can run at 100% efficiency from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., but humans are biological systems, not mechanical ones. We have a chronotype, a natural rhythm of energy peaks and valleys. If you try to do deep, creative work during your energy valley, for most people the mid-afternoon slump, you are wasting time. You will stare at the screen, make mistakes, and get frustrated. An hour of work when you are energized is worth 4 hours of work when you are drained. Stop trying to manage every minute. Start managing your energy. Identify your golden hours, the 2 or 3 hours a day when you feel sharpest. Protect these hours with your life. Do your hardest work then. Do not check email during your golden hours. Do not sit in meetings. Use that high-value energy for high-value tasks. And when you are tired, rest. Real rest, not scrolling. Recharge the battery so you can attack the next day. The Reclamation Protocol. We have covered the theory, now let's move to action. Most productivity advice tells you to do more. I'm going to suggest you do less but smarter. Here is the 3-step protocol to take back control starting tomorrow. Step 1. The honest audit. For just 3 days, write down exactly what you do. Not what you plan to do, but what really happened. Be brutally honest. You won't just find phone usage, you'll find fake work, shuffling papers, checking email endlessly, preparing to prepare. These are your hidden reserves. You need to see the leak before you can fix it. Step 2. The art of subtraction. You can't add new goals to a full cup. To find time for what matters, you must remove what doesn't. Don't try to squeeze the gym into your schedule. First, remove the hour of social media. Delete the apps that steal your attention. Say no to the obligations that don't serve you. Time isn't elastic. It's always an exchange. What are you willing to sacrifice to get your dream? Step 3. The calendar as a shield. Stop using your calendar as a list of what other people want from you. Use the pay yourself first principle. Your goals go into the schedule first. An hour for your project, 30 minutes for reading. These are non-negotiable blocks. Treat these blocks like a meeting with the CEO. You wouldn't cancel on your boss because you didn't feel like it. Don't cancel on yourself. You have enough time. You have exactly the same amount as Einstein, Musk, or Da Vinci. The only difference is that they treated their time like a rare diamond, while we often treat ours like sand. You are not a victim of a busy world. You are the architect of your own attention. Do this today. Look at your screen time. Let yourself be horrified, and then make a decision. What do you actually want to spend your life on? The clock is ticking. The choice is always yours. If this video made you think, hit the like button and write in the comments what is the one time waster you were going to cut out this week.